Today there are thousands of change agents in the world. They are dedicated to helping people in need. Buddy Barrel, their leader, has recruited a special team of young people to travel with him to impact our world. Buddy's elite team of 6 are also known as ET6, and these are our stories. This is the Collector signing on. I'm one of the change agents, and I help Buddy get the supplies and equipment that we need for our missions. Buddy had heard from a missionary in Uruguay that they had a problem.
Buddy, we've had the worst drought in 100 years here in Uruguay. Our team challenge takes care of about 30 boys, and it's been hit hard. They don't have water right now to irrigate their crops, and without crops to eat and sell, I don't know how they'll survive.
Well, I'm sure you knew what Buddy was gonna do, right? I was one of the first to arrive, and Buddy had me renting stuff right away. I knew that he was planning to drill a well, but Buddy wouldn't tell me why we were renting 2 big dozers. He said it was a surprise. He did that a lot. I saw Buddy ordering something to do with a big truck that had the word Pesis written on the side. I thought that was a funny name for a company. Buddy said for this mission, we had to look at the big picture and plan for long-term success. I wasn't sure what he meant at the time, but as always, Buddy knew what he was doing. Since we were renting everything, we didn't have to take the big bird. Wow, we saw just how bad the drought was as we flew over Uruguay. It was awful. The drilling equipment and crew were waiting when we got there. In Uruguay, there was this huge lake underground. I mean, huge. It's called the Guarani Aquifer, and it covers up parts of Uruguay, Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. We hoped we wouldn't have to drill very deep. Wow, it didn't take long at all to hit the aquifer. We only drilled about 100 feet and bam! We hit the water big time. This water was going to change everything for these wonderful people. While drilling the well was a good start, Buddy shared that because of the high mineral content, they couldn't put water from the well directly on their crops. We needed something to stabilize the water. He said that he had something special planned for the next day. I now realize why Buddy had me watch that heavy equipment tutorial on the flight over. I had never driven anything bigger than a go-kart until that day. I think I got the hang of it pretty good. The pond would be about 10 feet deep and cover almost an acre. Wow, in a couple of days, we had a pond. The pond would allow minerals to settle and the water to stabilize so that it could be used for watering crops. And there would always be plenty of water, rain or shine. Of course, Buddy had one more trick up his sleeve, and I just figured it out. Peces means fish in Uruguayan Spanish. Buddy had arranged to stock the pond with African tilapia and catfish. Both were great eating fish. So not only did we provide water year-round, rain or shine, we were also giving them a really good food source. The next day, we all went fishing. I caught an African tilapia. I'm pretty sure it had to be the biggest one of the day. We cooked them all up that night for a special dinner. The fish were fun to catch and fun to eat. Wow, everyone was so happy about what we were able to do for them. Oh, and it wasn't only about the fish. The boys at the farm now have a swimming hole. Doesn't every kid need a swimming hole? It was only at our debriefing that I realized all that we had done for those boys and the Teen Challenge Ministry.
I want to thank you all so much. You helped us dig a well so that we have water year-round. You dug a pond so that now we could stabilize the water for irrigation. And you provided us a wonderful food source for the boys and for others. Thank you, Buddy Barrel and change agents. You are truly changing the world.
How could they go all the way to Uruguay for a week? And we had no idea.
I put the tracking device on the big bird. They took the small craft and left the big bird behind. I knew they were on a mission, but I had no idea where they went.
Find a way to get that tracker on their personal transport, or I'll start looking for another villain to partner with.
No need for that. I'll get it done.